So today we're doing Linkin Park. I am ecstatic right now. This is the last thing I ever expected, but it's the one thing that I am so freaking excited about. It's unbelievable. I have been a Linkin Park fan. Okay, literally my first CD that I ever bought was Hybrid Theory. Well, actually, I bought two CDs. I was in the 5th grade and I was on a field trip and I bought a CD player. It's funny because it could have gone either way. I bought a CD player, I bought Speaker Box, like Outcast, and then I bought Hybrid Theory. And I ended up listening to Hybrid Theory the whole way, like the whole way home. I'm in Florida and we were in Tallahassee, so it was like a 5-hour bus ride or whatever. And I listened to that thing the entire way home, and it just took me and like molded me into the musician that I am, into my musical taste, like all of these things. Like one of my very first concerts too was Project Revolution, and shout out to my dad, shout out to all the dads out there. He took me there and he had on wet shorts, and because he had been working all day and he just thought it was like a short concert, that kind of a thing. And my dad loves rock music, loves all that stuff. He loves Linkin Park. My Chemical Romance was there, Taking Back Sunday was there, and he he ended up so chafed because I bought pit tickets, and he was standing there until like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, starting at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And he pushed through. He also took me to Warped Tour when I was a kid, and like, this is crazy, but he ended up sick as a dog all day long and walked through the heat, all of those things. And he had like some sort of abscess thing that, like, I don't know, shoved in his throat, and they had to fix that and get it taken care of. But he's a trooper. All the dads are troopers. All right, so enough stories. I'm ready to jump into this. This is Linkin Park Lost. Let's go. Oh my god. It's so Hybrid Theory, like Meteora. This is, this is it. This is it.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair.
I prepared myself for this, and I've already got chills. I knew it was going to be hard to listen to this, but I've got massive chills already.
Even though it will always be, I pretend it isn't there. I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know, and I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories.
Fuck yes. Yes. Oh my god, I know I've paused a lot, and we're only like a minute in. Guys, he was one of the greatest vocalists, one of the greatest vocalists of all time. Of all time. And you know what's amazing is that even though, we leave our marks on the world, and even though, one day we're all gone, we're not here, what we do with our lives leaves a legacy. We leave some sort of legacy. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, you leave a legacy. Some people leave this massive, massive, insurmountable legacy. And he's lucky that he has friends that continue to push it, and miss him so much and all of these things. But what's incredible to me is this came out, 2 days ago? And I'm affected so deeply by this, and apparently millions of other people are affected just as deeply. I mean, that's incredible to me. That what you do with your life and the person that you are can carry on so far and continue to affect people on such a deep, deep level. I mean, it just, man.
Living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
have to pause a little bit and talk a little bit about production, guys. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's completely free. It helps me so much. And come hang out on Twitch. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we take custom requests. I gave $100 to the best custom request on Friday. We just have a ton of fun. So that's the plug. And there's Patreon too. All the links are in the description. But what makes Linkin Park so good, in my opinion, and from what I've learned, and this is probably why this is so deeply embedded in me as a songwriter and as a producer as well, they take this pop formula, the call and responses and the same line, tail line, like the melodic structure and the like your syllable structure, things like that, and the trade-offs, the contrast. They take all of that and they just inject it with so much emotion and so much beautifully balanced contrast that it just hits you the same way every time. And that's what creates that nostalgia. And that is such a hard thing to find as an artist or as a band. It's like the stars just have to align, and I'm sure they're super ridiculously smart. I mean, every single one of those guys in that band is just crazy smart. They knew what they were doing when they were putting some of these together, even though they were young. Maybe it was subconscious, but I know they know now everything that they did. And it's like, I don't know. It's just, you don't find artists like this. This is as real as it gets. Okay, I promise. I won't talk as much. I want to listen.
Free, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
Man. This is the saddest, most nostalgic thing, but still the most uplifting thing at the same time. I can't explain the feeling I'm having right now, aside from I feel like I'm 10 years old, sitting in my room, watching Gundam Wing, building a model, listening to Linkin Park, thinking about how, God, I really want to play drums or like pick up or just do any of that. Like, I want to be those guys, like, and it just, you create dreams, I know that sounds so deep. And honestly, okay, so I do want to say this. After watching that, I think I speak for every single one of Linkin Park's fans, when I say I want to thank the band. Like, thank you guys. If you watch this, I don't know if you do. Some artists, watch the reaction videos, some don't. But if you do watch this, thank you so much for doing this and for putting it out and for continuing to support your fan base and, show just as much love as they show you and, continuing to promote this amazing legacy that you've all created. And we all miss Chester so much. I know you guys do too. And I don't know, I think this is what everybody needs. This is what everybody needs. And hopefully you guys putting this stuff out too inspires an entirely new generation of musicians, just like it inspired me. And, I saw Nick Nocturnal did this too. I didn't watch it obviously yet, but I'm sure this had a huge impact on him as well. And so my friend Chris Lipe did this as well too, and I'm sure it had a huge impact on him, inspired him and molded them into the people that they are as well. So anyways, I've rambled enough. Thank you guys so much for hanging around. I'm going to go listen to this 8 billion more times and just continue to drown myself in nostalgia today. All right. Till next time, guys. Again, please make sure you sub and all that good stuff. I will catch you all later.